My definition of community is a gathering of people that come together for a specific purpose or with a common goal that they want to accomplish. And when we're talking about university housing, I don't think my definition really varies from that, because if you think about it, we're all coming together to accomplish one goal, and that's to make it through this next school year. Not just necessarily make it through, but to live during the school year. It's really hard to separate school and life. They usually get mixed together. I mean, that's fine, but sometimes you just have to get away from school, and a good community will help you have extracurriculars that get you away from school for a little bit. And next thing is social media, and the article did a pretty good job of telling me like some of the disadvantages to it. Like, you could become secluded. Even us as RAs can fall into just separating ourselves from our residents, because social media allows us to connect with people without actually being right next to them. And so it's almost easier to just fall back on using your phone or using Facebook or Twitter to get a hold of someone rather than actually face-to-face talking with them. But I definitely think that we can use social media as RAs to build a stronger community, and the way that we would do that is last year my floor in Towers, we all created a secret group on Facebook, so only we could post in it and see what other people have posted. We post funny pictures or something that happened on the floor that other people needed to know about. I thought that was awesome. I mean, I've never been really a part of a Facebook group until that floor group, and I didn't realize how powerful it could be. When we all wanted to hang out, we would post in there, and everyone would just know because they've got phones, and then we'd all hang out together. So it's awesome, and I think if we could use that to our advantage to all make a group for our floor and then invite everyone to it. We could post floor meeting times, maybe like a brief overview of what we're going to talk about, and people could tell you if they're not going to be able to make it and make other arrangements. It's just so powerful, the things that we can do with social media nowadays, that I think it could make our job a ton easier if we just used all the right things about it to our advantage. And about branding, so I think branding is a powerful thing, and especially on Facebook. I know Facebook has kind of fallen to just the amount of friends you have, or for special groups, and Twitter has kind of taken over on getting your tweets out to all your followers or like the whole world. It's kind of taken over on that aspect, but people they have this certain facial how do I say this? They've got this appearance on social media, and it's much different than face-to-face, interactions. The pictures you take on Facebook, your tweets about your ex-boyfriend, they all make who you are on your social media, and it's super important, because I remember when I was going to look at my roommate, and I remember creeping on him on Facebook. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to live with a creep, or someone that looked like a creep, the brand. And I think it's important that we as RAs just we keep our brand positive and something that other people can look up to, and that'll be super helpful with us. And about the negative side of social media, going back to the isolation thing, I think it's really important that we encourage the social media aspect to communicate with each other, but don't let social media be the only thing, or um, the only channel of communication between us and our residents, because there's something to be said about face-to-face interactions that even FaceTime or Skype can't even compare with. And it's just the mental verbals of being in a group communication. You know, it's powerful, social media, but it can also be powerful the other way, and really be detrimental to what we're trying to do by building a community with our residents.